Adventurebox presents A Prince at School by Marie Bataille. Chapter 2. The Lie Gets Bigger and Bigger. Jojo's classmates were curious about him being the son of a king. Rio didn't believe Jojo's story at all. The next day, he started asking him more questions.
If your father is a king, why have you come here? Why didn't you stay in your own country? How many servants did you bring with you? Which house in the village are you living in?
Jojo was not put off.
There's a war in my country, and my dad has to lead the army against the invaders. I only brought one servant because we left in secret in the middle of the night with very few things. I don't have a house in the village because nobody must know where I live.
Why are you coming to school then instead of staying hidden?
Jojo didn't know what to say to that. Luckily, Stella answered for him.
He has come to make friends and learn about the world. He will be a king one day, so he has to know how other people live. Anyway, he didn't come so he could meet suspicious people like you.
Yeah, well,
Said Rio.
but if you had a servant, he would carry your suitcase.
He will come tomorrow.
Said Jojo.
He's helping my mother today.
The teacher clapped her hands, and the children stopped talking to line up. There was only one bit of truth in Jojo's story. It was that his big brother really had been helping their mother to fix the hut. Jojo thought he could ask his brother to come and pick him up from school the next day. His brother agreed as he had almost finished working on the hut. The next day after school, Rio was surprised to see a tall boy with no shoes, messy hair and holes in his trousers giving Jojo a hug. He even took the little suitcase from Jojo. Rio thought he seemed like a very friendly servant. Jojo wanted his brother to take him home as quickly as possible, but things suddenly got complicated. Stella was standing in front of him, asking if she could go home with him.
The thing is, my address has to remain a secret.
Jojo whispered in her ear.
And please don't talk to my servant.
I thought we were friends, Jojo, she said. But I understand. I do understand. See you tomorrow then.
Stella pretended to walk off, but instead she hid behind a tree. She decided to follow Jojo. She knew that Jojo was lying. Rio was right. Jojo was no more the son of a king than she was. The servant was clearly Jojo's big brother. His mum was busy cleaning a hut that would probably leak when it rained. Stella felt sad. Not because Jojo had lied to her, but because he and his family obviously had no money at all. But he still came to school to learn along with everyone else. So Stella jumped out from her hiding place and shouted,
Hello! I would like to speak to the Prince of Peanuts, please.
Jojo hurried out of the hut and saw Stella. He understood that she knew the truth and was glad she had followed him. Adventurebox presents A Prince at School by Marie Bataille.